What's going on, guys? Welcome to your 40-minute full body strength workout. Today we're going through 4 different circuits, 45 seconds per move, 25-second rest after each. No burnout today, so be thankful, but tomorrow there will definitely be a burnout. Today I'll be using my weights, maybe some resistance bands, so if you have equipment, go ahead and grab it. If not, grab something you have around the house that you can use as weights, maybe a bottle of laundry detergent, some books, anything like that, but just make sure that you're staying safe while using it. Other than that, grab some water, grab a mat, anything else you may need, and I'll meet you right back here for our warm-up. We're gonna take a nice standard squat in the middle of our mats. Nice wide stance, feet angled out slightly, pressing those glutes down and back. Let's go together in 3, in 2, and 1. Awesome job. Very excited about this one. You'll notice I got my Converse on. That's when you know we're doing some strength moves, really working that lower body and upper body. I like to wear my Converse when I'm doing a lot of glute work or lower body work, just to have a nice flat platform. It's really great and really important to have the right shoes when you're doing different workouts. Go ahead and take 2 more squats here, pressing those glutes down and back, and take your hinge motion. So like I said, today we're going through 4 different circuits, no burnout. I am sure of that today, and I'm excited about that one. 45 seconds per move, 25-second rest after each. 4 moves per circuit, full body, lower body, upper body, some core, all that good stuff. No cardio today. Go ahead and take your lunges out to the right and twist over to the right, pop it up, and go to the left side. So we have just about a minute left, so I'll show you your first move. We've done it before here on the channel. If you're new to the workouts, welcome, but if you're new, you probably haven't done this movement before, so I'll go ahead and show you. Take any additional stretches you may need, some arm circles, back extension, anything that your body needs. Our first move is going in 35 seconds. You're gonna grab 2 dumbbells or 2 weights of some sort, nice kind of wide stance, and you're gonna drop those weights to your knees. What you're gonna do is keep those elbows nice and close to your body. You're gonna hinge over, and when you lift, you're gonna squeeze those glutes to lift you straight up. And when you do that, you're also gonna curl the weights. This is known as a power curl. So you lift and curl. You use those glutes to help you power those weights up. So go ahead, grab the weights you're gonna use. We're going in 4, in 2, 1, and here we go. We're squeezing those glutes to bring us up. It's kind of like a slight deadlift and a power up. You hinge at the hips, press those glutes back, press into those heels, and power up. Curling those weights, resisting on the way down so that you're keeping your muscles under tension for as long as possible. Working those glutes, working that core, and working that upper body. Keeping those ribs pulled in. You've got 10 more seconds. Keep it up. Keep squeezing those glutes to power you up and to help you curl. We're resting in 2, in 1, go ahead and rest. So, next move, you're gonna go ahead and grab 2 weights. We're doing a sumo clean. You've got 15-ish seconds here, and what you're gonna do, I'm actually gonna grab the same weight. So, nice wide stance, a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Feet angled out, you squat down for that sumo, you lift up, bring those weights to your shoulder, squat down, drop those weights. Let's go together here. You squeeze those glutes, those inner thighs together. Those legs are angled out for a reason. Helps you work those outer glutes. Squeeze those cheeks and keep those elbows nice and close to those ribs. Core pulled in, as always. You've got just about 15 seconds here. So keep swinging those weights straight up from the ground to those shoulders. So straight from the ground, straight line to the shoulders, and you squat down. You rest in 3, in 2, and 1. Awesome job. We're doing a deadlift row next. So about shoulder width apart, your feet go. You deadlift down. You squeeze those cheeks to bring you up. When you get up, You hinge back, and you do one single row. Drop the weights down, finish that deadlift. Let's go together here. You deadlift, you row. Bring it down and squeeze those elbows back. Breathe through this. Keep that chest nice and proud. Back nice and flat and ribs pulled in. Speed up the movement if you can. You finish that deadlift and you row. You reach down, you squeeze those glutes to bring you up. And when you get up there, you row. You've got 8. Keep it up for 5. For 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Our last move of this circuit is an overhead tricep extension. One single weight behind your head. You lift and you lower. You keep those elbows nice and close towards your head. You squeeze those triceps to help you extend the weight. You resist on the way down. Let's go in 3, in 2, and 1. So those elbows nice and close to your head. Those ribs are pulled in. Nice athletic stance in the feet, in the knees, I should say. Nice little bend. You're breathing through this and squeezing those triceps to help you extend the weight. Keep it up. Keep fighting through that burn. Your triceps start burning very easily. You're not alone in that. You've got 8. Keep squeezing here for 4, for 2, and go ahead and rest. That right there is your first circuit. You're doing that one more time, then we're done with 1/4 of your workout. Easy stuff. We're gonna start with that power curl. So again, you have 2 weights, you hinge at your hips, down to around your knee area. You power those glutes to power the weights up and do a curl. You drop it down again, nice hinge, nice flat back, ribs pulled in, and you power up once again. All right, so that's your first move. Can you step up your weight? Can you do more reps this time? I think you can. I also think I can, so I'm gonna push myself to do more this time around. You've got less than 15 seconds to prepare. So here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and step up my weight. And with these, you can definitely do a heavier weight than what you can regularly curl because you're kind of powering up. So here we go. Nice bend, and you power up. Hinge and power. Those glutes are helping you curl. You're resisting on the way down. Keep breathing and fighting through that burn. You've got 20 seconds. Keep it up. Beautiful work here so far. Making it through the second set of our first circuit. You've got 8. Keep squeezing for 5, for 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. We're doing that sumo squat clean. 2 weights in the middle. Nice wide stance. Keep those weights in the middle on the ground, feet angled out. We squat, we grab those weights to our shoulders, and we squat on down, all right? We're going in 5. Get that stance going. Here we go. Breathe through this. Sitting those glutes down and back. Grabbing the weights, tossing them up. Nice light hold. Bring them back down. You don't need to death grip your weights. Just take them along for the ride here. Squeezing those glutes. Beautiful work here. You've got 15 seconds. Keep it up. Keep squeezing those cheeks together. You've got 8. You've got 5. You've got 3, 2, 1. And go ahead and rest. Awesome. Deadlift row is next. Take a breather, grab some water. You got just about 15 seconds. Nice wide stance. You deadlift down as you would, keeping the weights close to your shins. When you get to around your knee area, you pull those elbows back and you row. Let's go in 2 and 1. You deadlift down at the knees, you row. Keep it up. You rotate those wrists to have those weights against your shins and then parallel with your feet. Keep breathing here. Lower and squeeze that back. Ribs pulled in. You've got 12. Keep it up. Squeezing those glutes to lift yourself. Nice neutral head for 2 and 1. Awesome. One last move in this circuit, and that is that overhead extension. Grab the weight you're gonna use. Remember to keep your elbows nice and close to your head. Lower and lift. We're going in 7. Pop that weight up. Here we go in 3, in 2, and 1. Elbows nice and close to the head. Ribs staying pulled in. Breathing through it. Lowering and squeezing those triceps to lift. Keep it up. Keep breathing here. You've got 20 seconds. And we're done with this circuit. Keep it up, 15 seconds. 10. You've got 5. You've got 3, 2. Last one here. Go ahead and rest. 1 minute rest, and we're moving on. So grab some water, and we'll talk through our next move. All right, so next move, you can use a band if you want. I'm gonna go ahead and pop a light one on. If not, you can definitely do this without. But band above the knees, you're gonna grab a weight in one single hand that you can press. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna kick back with the opposite leg and squeeze and press with the other. So it looks a little something like this. You kick back and you press. Kick back and you press. If you need to hold on to something with the other arm, that's totally fine. But just know this press is gonna hurt, so grab a weight that you can do for a while. Let's go together here. You can always drop down if you need to, but I want you kicking back and extending that arm. Keeping that core pulled in, breathing through it. Beautiful work here. I know we worked upper body yesterday, so everything's a little bit sore, right? Keep it up. Keep breathing. Actually, it was 2 days ago, so you've had some time, right? Keep breathing here. You've got 8. Keep kicking back, pressing. Last one here. Go ahead and rest. Awesome job. That one is not easy. We're doing one knee goes down to the ground. On the other one, you rest your elbow. You do 2 curls with that one arm that was just pressing, then a front raise, and you go back to those 2 curls. We're going in 3, in 2, one knee down. Here we go. 2 curls, 1 lift. 2 curls and 1 lift. That elbow is nice and rested on that knee to really allow you to get that squeeze in, to fully use that bicep. You lift and work that shoulder and that back, and right back to that curl. This really allows you to not swing into that curl. You're solely using your bicep here. Keep it up for 3, for 2, 1, and rest. Awesome job. Next thing we're doing, get rid of those weights, and we're doing a thrust pull through. We've done this before on here. What you do, you go onto those hands on the back, you lift those glutes. You can use 2 weights to hold you up a little bit higher, and you thrust through. In 5, looks like this. You pull through. Let's go together here. So those glutes stay off the ground even when you're going back, and you thrust up. Let those heels press into the ground here. You thrust up, those wrists in line with the shoulders, glutes squeeze up, and you press back. If you're looking to advance this, take it a single leg, and on the next run, use the other leg, or just stick to both heels on the ground. You've got 12. Keep it up for 9. Keep fighting through that burn for 4, for 2. Go ahead and rest. Awesome job. We're going back to that bear pose. We did this recently on my channel. Nice tabletop position, knees are hovering, but this time you're gonna have 2 lighter weights and you're gonna row in that bear plank, or in that bear hold, I should say. So, knees hover off the ground in 2 and 1, and you're rowing one side and rowing that other side. Back nice and flat, knees slightly off the ground, pressing evenly into your hands and your feet. Keep squeezing and rowing to the bottom of those ribs. Belly button pulled into that spine. You've got 16 seconds. Keep it up for 12. Keep breathing and keep rowing. Here we go for 7. Keep it up for 5, for 3, 2, 1, and 1 minute rest. That's your first circuit, or your first set of that second circuit. We're going through it one more time, and then you're halfway through your workout. Just like that. So we're going to that kick back and press. So you're pressing with that opposite hand that you did last time, and you're kicking back with that opposite leg. You've got 30 seconds. Grab some water, and we'll meet in that kick back. Beautiful work here so far. Just about 20 seconds. Pop that band on if you are doing that with me. Go ahead and grab that weight. If you need to hold on to something on the side, go for it. I want you getting that form down and not falling over, okay? We're going in 3, in 2, and 1. You kick back and you press. Kick back and you press. You might find that one arm feels a little bit easier. That's normal. We pretty much all have one side that's a little bit stronger than the other. I'm gonna adjust my band a little bit, and we're right back into it. You've got 20 seconds. Keep breathing, keep those ribs pulled in for 15, for 12, for 10. Keep it up. You're almost done with this one. I know it burns, trust me. You've got 4, you've got 2, and go ahead and drop that weight. All right, we're doing that kneeling curl. So grab the weight you're gonna curl with, and we're doing the opposite arm, so that opposite knee goes down to the ground. Here we go, in 8 seconds, 1 knee on the ground, 1 elbow resting on the other knee. We're curling for 2, lifting for 1. Here we go. 2 curls and a raise. For this one, it's more about the weight that you can raise, then you can curl. You can probably curl more than you can raise, but it's a good way to challenge and build that strength. Keep fighting through. Try not to swing to raise that weight up like that. Really focus on working that bicep, isolating that muscle, and isolating that shoulder. Slight bend in the elbow to protect the arm. You've got 4. You've got 2. Go ahead and rest. Awesome, we're doing those thrust pull throughs. So grab weights if you're resting your hands on them. Quick demo since last time we ran out of time. Heels straight out, legs straight out. You press up onto those weights, you thrust up, and those glutes stay elevated as you press back. Glutes are off the ground the entire time. Let's go together. Lifting and pulling through. We're on our second set of this second circuit. You're just about halfway done with this workout. Building that strength and building that endurance. Keep it up here. Keep breathing. If you're doing that single leg, make sure you're doing the opposite that you did last time. If you're alternating, go there. This is your workout, so I want you challenging yourself however it works for you. Keep it up for 8. Keep breathing for 5. For 3, 2, and go ahead and rest. Awesome work. One last move, and that is our bear row. Nice tabletop position. Back is nice and flat. Key word in tabletop is the word tabletop. The table is flat, your back should be flat the entire time. Keep it up. Here we go. Lift those knees. Nice, steady hold. Try not to move too much as you lift one weight and the other. Keep that belly button pulled in and that back nice and flat. Nice and steady, you pull to the bottom of those ribs. Keep breathing here. This is not an easy move, but I want those knees off the ground the entire time. You've got 10 seconds, you can do this. Keep breathing for 5, for 4, for 2. Go ahead and rest. Awesome work. 1 minute, grab some water, and we'll move on to the second half of this workout. Sometimes these strength workouts are sweatier than those HIIT workouts, I swear. All right, so next move is gonna be a deadlift and a hammer. You're gonna grab a weight that you can hammer curl. It's more about that than what you can deadlift. I know you can deadlift probably more than you can hammer curl. Not the point here. So, nice wide stance again. You're gonna deadlift, and when you get up to that knee area again, you're gonna stand straight up and you're gonna hammer curl. So again, 10 seconds, you're gonna deadlift. When you get standing, you're gonna hammer curl. Those elbows stay pinned at your sides. We're going together, here we go. That 1 minute passes by super fast, but we're gonna keep our bodies moving. So, nice and steady, you're hinging back flat, squeezing those glutes to bring you up, and squeezing those elbows into those ribs. As you hammer curl, you work those biceps. Try not to swing a whole lot to lift those weights. Those ribs are pulled in, of course. And we're breathing on that deadlift. Those weights are staying close to our shins. We're pushing those glutes back. You've got 6. Keep it up for 3, for 2, and go ahead and rest. Awesome. Next move is a bent fly front raise. So again, a weight that you can raise up in front of you for 45 seconds. 12 seconds, we go there. Nice bend in the elbows. You lift like a fly. You drop those elbows, drop those arms, and you front raise. Let's go together here. You bent fly, drop those weights and you raise. Nice combo movement. Lots of shoulder work here and lots of core tightening movements without you even realizing it. You're really working your core here. Every time you do a movement, you're nice and tight. That core is pulled in, and that's engaging those muscles and toning them. Keep it up for 10. Keep breathing and keep squeezing here. You've got 5, you've got 3, 2, and go ahead and rest. Awesome work. We're doing our snatches next. We haven't done these in a while. We're gonna alternate from side to side. Nice wide stance, feet angled out slightly. Your waist in the middle. You press those glutes down and back. You grab that weight, it goes straight over your head. And then you resist, nice and slow on the way down. And you alternate. Let's go together here. Squat on down, pop that weight straight up, and nice and safe on the drop down. Don't let it completely flop. You'll injure yourself, and that's not what we want. Keep those muscles under tension. You squeeze those glutes to help you power that weight up. That weight makes a straight line from the ground to above your head. It doesn't swing out. It goes in a nice straight line. You've got 10. Those glutes are squeezing for 4. Get one more in, and we rest. Awesome job. Next is an ab focused move. Drop that weight. You're gonna hover those legs about 45 degrees. You're on the top of your glutes, and you can have a light hold on the ground or those arms up. You pull one leg in, push it out, pull the other leg in. Let's go together. One leg in, then the other. If you can speed it up a little bit, go there. The lower your legs are to the ground, the harder this is. If you can lift those hands, really stay balanced on the top of those glutes, and go ahead. It's hard, I know. Pulling those core muscles in, that belly button in. If you find yourself shaking too much, I found myself shaking way too much, compromising form, take a nice light hold with those hands. You've got 2 and 1. Go ahead and rest. All right, back to your third circuit. One more time through, and we're moving on to the last and final circuit of this workout. It's flying by, I'm telling you. So, we're going back to that deadlift and hammer. Can you step up your weight? I definitely know that this time around, I can go heavier and I can get more reps in. I challenge you to do the same. 30 seconds, you're getting into a nice wide stance about shoulder width apart. You're deadlifting. When you come back up, you squeeze those glutes. The only reason your upper body is coming up is because those glutes are squeezing. You squeeze those cheeks together to bring you up. When you get here, those weights come to your side like a suitcase hold or a briefcase hold, whatever you want to call it, and you hammer curl. Let's go together here. Grab your weights. 2, 1, nice deadlift. Squeeze those glutes. Hammer curl up. You've got this. You've done it before. You know how to do it. And you know you can step it up here. Squeezing those glutes. Make sure you fully stand up before you hammer curl. I don't want those glutes helping you hammer curl. I caught myself doing it, so that's why I'm calling it out to you. You've got 15 seconds. Keep it up, keep squeezing and curling. You've got 6. Keep it up for 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome work, that bent fly and front raise. We're going back to it. Again, nice bend in the arms. Those weights are together in the center. You raise your elbows up to your shoulders, and then you do a front raise. All right, we're going in 5, in 3, 2, 1. You like how I put my weights down for like 2 seconds? Anytime that I can actually rest, I'm down for it. So, nice bend, raise, and then that front raise. That core, what's it doing? It's pulled in, it's squeezing. Those legs, nice athletic stance, slight bend in the knees. We're letting those arms do all the work. We're not helping them. We're just being a nice, strong foundation for them. For 10, keep breathing here. Keep fighting through. For 2, and go ahead and rest. Awesome. Back to those snatches. May or may not be my favorite move of them all. We're doing it one last time in 14 seconds. So again, from the side, you squat on down, sending those glutes down and back. You grab that weight in the middle, and it makes a nice, as straight as possible line above the head, and go back down. Let's go together here. Using those glutes to power through. Beautiful work here. That core is working. Those arms are working. And those glutes are working. Great full body strength movement. Beautiful work here. Breathe through it. You're alternating from side to side. Your glutes go down and back, and you power the weight up. You've got less than 10 seconds, and we're on to the next move. 3, 2, last one here, and go ahead and rest. We're doing that 45-degree pull in, then you're resting. So, into position, you're on the top of your glutes. This top part, not your back, but really on those top part of the glutes. Legs out, nice and straight. One pull in, then the other. If you can raise those arms for a little bit, do it. Let's go. But I don't want you compromising that form. But you'll quickly realize if you lift your arms that you may need to squeeze that core tighter than you think. If you're raising those arms, you're really balancing. You're really tight in the cores. I'm so focused on the movement that I said cores. Here we go. New word. You have multiple cores. Let's go for 12. Keep it up. If you can't laugh at yourself, then what the heck are you doing with your life? Let's go for 3, for 2, and 1. You have 1 minute rest. And we're moving on to your last and final set. So, first move in this next circuit is a skull crusher. If you've never done this before, here's how we do it. We have 1 or 2 weights. I'll show you with both. If you have 2 weights, it looks a little something like this. You lay it down, those weights are above your forehead. You keep those weights together and you crush towards your forehead. Those elbows stay right above your chin and you press straight up. Those elbows don't move. If you have 1 single weight, you do the same kind of concept. You're holding the weight sideways, bring it down to the forehead, and press it back up. Those elbows do not move. They stay nice and strong. You're working those triceps. So grab the weight you're gonna use. We're going in 2 and 1. Here we go. Nice and strong in the elbows. Really gripping that weight. Let it drop slowly, resist it, and power up. You're keeping your arms under tension for as long as possible. As soon as you power up, don't stay up there too long. You go right back down towards your forehead. Keeping your muscles under tension for as long as possible. Those triceps burn out quickly, I know. Like we did in that tricep extension, you'll feel it quickly. You'll feel yourself shaking. You've got it for 2, 1, and rest. Awesome job. Next one that we're doing, you don't need a weight or a band or anything. Nice tabletop position. We're doing a hydrant, but instead of keeping your leg bent, it's straight. So your leg is straight out, it comes over to the side, and it goes right back. My glutes are already feeling it. Let's go together here. Straight back, straight out to the side. Try and keep those hips nice and straight and parallel with the ground. The goal is to not lower your leg when you bring it to the side of your body. I know it's hard to do. It's something I'm even working on. But the only way to work on it is to continue to do this movement. This is really great for those side glutes. It's a hard movement. It's hard to keep your shoulders and your hips facing the ground and not open up to the side. I know, but keep it up. You've got 7 seconds. Keep fighting for 4, for 2, and go ahead and rest. Next thing we're doing, grab 2 weights that you can row with. So you're gonna do a push-up and a row. You can have 1 weight or 2 actually. So I'm gonna put 1 weight in the middle here. And what I'm gonna do is a nice wide push-up, and then I'll grab that weight and row, and then I'll alternate to the other side. Let's go together here in 2 and 1. We do our push-up, and then nice and tight in the core, legs nice and wide to allow us to have a stable foundation. Everything from the shoulders down is flexed. Those glutes are down, and you're rowing to the bottom of your ribs. Keep it going. If you have to do push-ups on your knees, that's okay. But I challenge you to do at least a few off your knees. Keep it up for 6. I know those arms hurt. Keep it up for 2, 1, and go ahead and rest. Now, what we're gonna do are some clamshells. So you can have a band if you want, or none. We're going over to 1 elbow, legs bent and stacked. You raise those hips, and you raise that top leg. Bring it all down, and bring it back up again. All right, let's burn those glutes in 1. Here we go. Raise those hips and raise that leg. Tap that hip down, and you power right back up. Beautiful work. We're working the side of those glutes. Keep breathing through it. Chest facing forward, hips facing forward. Keep breathing. You've got 20 seconds. Keep those hips elevated on that clamshell. Elbow in line with the shoulders. Adjust if you need to, if you're sliding. For 6. Keep it up for 4. For 2. And go ahead and rest. 1 minute rest. One last time. And that is that, okay? So, like I said, we're going on to that one more time. Skull crushers. Do you have 1 weight? Do you have 2? Can you step it up? That's your first move. Then we do those straight leg hydrants. Then we do those push-up rows. And then we do these clamshells, and we cool it down, all right? That's that. No burnout. I want you to push yourself. You've got 30 seconds. Grab some water. I have about every weight out already and ready for use. So prepare, know what you're gonna do this time around, where you're gonna improve your form, improve picking up more weight, doing more reps. What are you doing to step it up? 8 seconds. We're going to those skull crushers. And here we go. 2 and 1. Breathe through it. Make sure you're not hovering those elbows too low or too high. They're about at your chin, between your chin and your collarbone, I would say. You lower those weights to your forehead and you pop them right up. Keeping your muscles under tension for as long as possible through this. You've got this. It's your last set and your last circuit of today. Keep breathing through it. You've got 8. Keep it up. Keep breathing. Keep that core pulled in. And go ahead and rest. Awesome. So, straight leg hydrant. I want you going to the opposite side than you did last time. You've got 15 seconds. I'm gonna attempt to put some of these weights away. We've got 10 seconds. Can we step it up? Can you do better this time around? Can you improve? Let's go together in 1. Here we go. Again, you can be on your palms, on your elbows, whatever helps you. That toe is flexed towards your knee. Keep squeezing. Shoulders and hips facing your mat. Keep breathing through this. I know it burns. Try and keep that leg nice and even. Don't lower it. It's difficult not to lower it, I know. Keep breathing here for 3. Go ahead and rest. Awesome job. All right, we're doing that push-up and row. Can you step up your weight? I think you can. I'm gonna do the same. And we're gonna go there together. We're gonna finish out this one strong. Do those clamshells and get the heck out of here. All right, let's go into and 1. Nice push-up and row. Bottom of those ribs. Keep squeezing here. Beautiful work. You've got 30 seconds to fight through. Can you get off those knees if you're on them? I think you can for at least 1. At least attempt. Keep those glutes down. You're rowing. You've got 10 seconds. Let's get 3 more in here. You've got it. Keep it up for 3, for 2, and 1. Awesome job. Clamshells, and we're done, okay? Last one here. You're going to that opposite side that you did last time. We're finishing out strong, and we're cooling it down. So, onto that elbow and folding those knees. Nice little bend in 2 and 1. You lift those hips and you lift that top leg. Hips and chest facing forward. Tap that glute down and pop right back up. Breathe through this. If you have a band, you can always add it above your knees, but I want you to get the form down first before you fight against a band. Form over everything. Keep it up for 10 more seconds. 10 seconds and you're done. You can fight through. Let's go. For 5, for 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. You've made it. We're done. No burnout. Let's press it back into child's pose. Breathe here. Amazing work. You made it. You showed up. You succeeded. You pushed yourself. And you made it through another day of our workout. Go ahead, bring it to tabletop. Drop those hips down. Shimmy those shoulders if you need to. Take any stretch you may need. And drop down to those elbows. Grab one of your legs and stretch those quads. We did a lot of muscle work today, building that strength. I can feel it. My arm is still burning. And I hope you feel the same. I hope you feel stronger. I hope you feel proud. Keep it up. Stretch to the other side. Beautiful work so far this month. We've got a couple more days left. and our November endurance challenge will be complete, but that doesn't mean that these workouts stop. Go ahead and take it to the center, one leg out and stretch over, reach over to those toes, let yourself fold over. Just because November is over doesn't mean that these workouts end. I will continue to build workouts to share with you, to push you through the holidays, through the spring, through the summer, through the winter again, throughout the entire year and forward. I want you to know that I build these workouts to improve your endurance, and we started with that for a reason. Go ahead, switch to the other side. We started with that because that is step one of a great foundation. You have to train your muscles to work for longer periods of time than you're used to, so that in future months you can lift heavier. People always make the mistake of starting, wanting to work out, wanting to get strong, so they start just pumping as much weight as they possibly can. Go ahead and take a center stretch and reach out to those toes. And going straight away to heavy weights is how you injure yourself. You'll hear people hurt their shoulders, their knees, whatever. That is because you're not taking step one and step two, you're skipping to step 5 of fitness. And I know it's frustrating, sometimes it's tedious, you don't want to work for 50 seconds per move and you don't want to do lighter weights right now, but it's all worth it in the end, because when you get to that strength and that power stage of your workout, of your journey, you can do so much more in a safer way than you ever thought was possible. So that's exactly why we're starting here. Next month we'll step it up. The month after that we'll step it up, of course. Go ahead, take any additional stretches you may need. Your cool down is complete. Any arm stretches, any back stretches, anything you may need. Make sure you refuel, rehydrate the rest of the day. Get enough sleep tonight. Make sure you're drinking tons of water, feeding yourself healthy foods. It's all worth it, because if you're working out like crazy but not fueling yourself, refueling yourself with water, with nutritious foods, it's really not doing your body great things, and you really want to thank your body for all the hard work that it's done. So thank you for joining me. Make sure to check out my Instagram and Patreon down below. A lot more information on there. Recipes, tips, and tricks. I post on my Instagram story every day. We do polls. You guys decide what I eat, what I work out, what I do. It's fun. I have fun with it. So go ahead and check that stuff out. I hope you had a great workout today, and I hope to see you back here tomorrow for another sweaty and strong and great workout. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for joining me today. Bye, guys.